Hi, we're in the Rumpus Room. We're going to look at the TV remotes. There is a TV here. It's a, I'm going to say 65-inch TV. It does have a 5.0 surround sound. There's one of the side speakers. There's two. And there's a subwoofer. And the unique thing about this is there is a butt shaker, which is underneath the couch. So it'll add a little oomph and impact to your TV viewing. So they have the cable boxes here and to the right. So you need the remotes need to connect to that, and the remotes also are going to need to connect to this stack of things here. So we have the not sure if you can see this really well, but we have the main amplifier receiver, we have the amplifier for the butt shakers, and then we have a DVD player. So the remotes are kept in this box right here on the right side of the TV. And there are 3 remotes. We'll look at them and what they do here. Just get them out. Easier said than done. There is a HDMI cable here, and you can connect your laptop to this and use the it's actually the server input. So this remote controls the cable box and the TV. So if I step back an inch or two and I hit the main button on the top, it should turn both of those things on. It turns on the cable box and the TV. I have to also, so this remote will give you the menu for the cable and change channels, that kind of stuff. This little remote only does the DVD player. This other remote, it goes with the amplifier receiver. So I've turned that on as well. So if I'm watching cable TV, I will have to have the amp on, which I should just hit the power button. Why isn't it doing its thing? You have to be patient with these things. So this button on the lower left says AVR. That refers to the thing itself, the receiver. And right now it's showing that it's set for disk, which is if I wanted to, you choose what your input device is. So if you were on this server, you would get the auxiliary HDMI input. So if you wanted to watch some stream off your laptop, that's the way to go. If you want to watch a DVD, it's on disk. If you want to just put it on cable, you hit the cable button and it shows cable on the thing, and then it'll come up with whatever, right? So if I want to use the on-screen menu, which is a handy feature, I just go to the menu button, I hit that, and there's a menu on the bottom of the screen. Fairly self-explanatory menu, right? If I turn on the, I have the little remote. If I turn on the CD player, the DVD player, and I select disc on the receiver remote, it will display disc on the display, and then I will get this menu on the screen, in which I can drive around in that menu using the little disc player remote. And you can see it's right now there's no disc in there, but it has a USB input, which I'm not sure I've ever used here, but it has this Voodoo, and it has Netflix. Main thing we ever use this for, so we'll do Netflix, so you can just, or you have to get it to right. So you can go here and you, if you're a Netflix watcher, this ought to be a familiar thing to you. Why it's taking so long. So it'll come up and it'll do the Netflix menus. So that is the main TV in the main TV room. If you this does have a disk menu and a home key, so you can get back to that main menu by selecting the home key, I believe. Anyway, that's not that important. There are a number of movies here. You're welcome to watch any of those, and you would just put them in the disc player and fire them up, and it'll display the menu. That's the TV in the Rumpus Room.